every time I say I'm done with the sin, I'm done with the lust, I'm done with the cussing, I'm done with the evil thoughts. It's just like I just fold. I fold under pressure. Every time I say that in my head, I say it out loud. I'm done doing this stuff. It ain't godly. It ain't Christian. Like I'm done with all this bull crap. As soon as I get back home, or just whenever I got free time and ain't doing them, I'm always getting back into it. Like, just why is it so hard, man? Why is it so hard to just stand on my word and just defeat lust, defeat the cussing, get rid of the evil thoughts? Like, that's not very Christian. Like, every time, I don't know what the problem is. I don't know. I tell myself this. When I lust, it makes me feel like I'm in control. And plus, I just also be bored and there be nothing to do. And I know Instagram don't help, TikTok don't help, Twitter don't help. But it's like, I'm bored. What else to do? There's nothing else to do. Like, when you just sitting there scrolling your phone, doom scrolling, you gonna see that's all that's on my page now, but just fine women. Just I don't understand. I'm just not understanding, man. I don't wanna be no bad guy. I don't wanna be a bad guy. I'm tired of doing bad. I'm tired of doing wrong. I'm tired of being in sin and evilness. I'm tired of all of that, man. You claim that you want to be good, right? You claim that you want to be good. You want to be a good person. You want to do good. You want to stop all the evilness. You want to stop doing sin. Stop lusting. Stop cussing. But every time you get in a distraught, you come right back to me. You coming right back to sin. That has to mean something. You coming right back to me every single time. Every single time. You coming right back to me every single time. So what does that mean? What does that tell you? What does that tell you? It tells you, I'll tell you what it tells. It tells you that you enjoy it. You love it. You love embracing that sin, that evil, them evil thoughts, that lust. You like how that lust feel. I like how it feels too. I love looking at a naked woman. I mean, hey, they promote their bodies. They promote their bodies. I'm just consuming it. I don't tell them to do this. You ever thought about that? So maybe you're not in the wrong. But you love it. Back on topic though, but you love it though. You love that sin, that cussing. You like how that cussing feels. You like how that lust make you feel. Definitely that lust. You like how that feels. You like having those evil thoughts. You like having the imagination that you could kill somebody and do somebody like that. You love that. You love the power. That's why you lust. You love the control of it that it gives you. You choose me every single time. You choose me every single time. Stop gaslighting him. Stop manipulating him. Stop making him feel worse than what he already is. Obviously, sin is a one-way road. Because once you go down sin and you enjoy this sin, obviously it's going to be hard to turn around and to stop what you're doing and to change. Obviously. Everybody falls short of the glory of God. But Jamal, he's going to make it through. He's going to choose good. He's going to join me. He's going to be on my side. He's not going to, by the time this fight is over with, he will be back as a full Christian, not struggling with any sin, no lust, no cussing, nothing at all. I promise you. He won't. You want him to be on your side so bad. You want him to keep living in sin and lust so bad. It's not gonna happen. Because I'm making sure he's taking the steps. I promise you. You're not gonna win this. We are on the same level. We have the same power. But we just have it for different reasons. Ain't that right, Diamond? See, what you understand is good wins every single time. You okay there? Good wins every single time. Christ wins every single time. Evil will not prevail. Ain't that right, little baby? Evil will not win. Evil will not prevail. But good will. The righteous will. Being a faithful worshiper to God, to Jesus Christ, reading your Bible, that's gonna win. Not evil, not lust, not sin. Everybody have that dark side to them. Everybody has a dark side. Everybody has some type of evilness to them. Everybody's not perfect. But it's up to us to control and see what type of path we want to go and take down. Ain't that right, little baby? You know what? Get out of here, Satan. I gotta go take out the trash, little Diamond. I will be back. Gosh. What the fuck? What the fuck have you done? What the fuck are you? I'm stronger than you. Not the other way around. I promise you that. Same level. Okay.
He's asking for a battle he won't fucking win.
A battle I won't win, huh? Okay. Let's see about that.
As I said yesterday, I'm trying so hard, just trying to be done with all this sinful bull crap. And I know it's going to take a little bit of time, but I need to get a journal or a note. Oh, my God. But yeah, if I can get a notebook or a journal, either or really, and I just need to ease myself back into it, ease myself getting back right with Christ, writing down in my journal, writing down thoughts, trying to keep a steady level mind, thanking God for waking me up in the morning. I need to thank him, in the morning when I have breakfast or any meal, just thank him. That's not going to help. Oh, my God. Like, that shit ain't going to help at all. Hope you know. I swear, man, what the freak, dude?
Can you be quiet, please? Can I just have 5 minutes worth of... Please. Damn, please shut the fuck up.
If you're trying so hard to do better and walk with God, then why are you cussing? All roads lead right back.
No, you sick fuck, no.
And I stay correct. You see how easy I win? You see how easy I'm just right? I just know it all. I'm just correct with everything. Cussing again. Oh, man. One little question, though. That morning you came home from work, unhappy, stressed out. And you got on Twitter, you got on X, and you had busted. How did that make you feel? Imagining you had superpowers like Homelander or, Superman, specifically with the heat vision coming out of your eyes, lasers going up in the sky, when you busted. How did that make you feel imagining that? Or imagine that what you do when you finally came. I freaking hate you, man. I swear on everything I love, I hate you. You fucking twat. Cunt. Why? Why are you bringing up the past? Why? Why are you talking about this? Why? Why in the hell would you ask me that? I don't know, because maybe I like hell. Maybe I love chaos. Maybe I love evil. Because maybe I am your evil side. I just broke off from you, and now I'm a manifestation. A powerful manifestation at that. And when I kill the other stupid fucker, when I catch him, I'm gonna fucking kill him, and then I will rule you. I will rule this world, and everything will be cold and dead, and it will just be me and my chaos and my evil just hurting everybody on this stupid fucking planet. Man, in my most humblest, honest opinion, lust is the worst sin that I've been struggling with for the past 2 to 3 years, and that I'm still struggling with right now because it doesn't make any sense. Lust is horrible. What it do to you, how it make you feel, is bad. And I guess that's why the Bible say you gotta run from lust, you gotta flee from lust, because trying to fight lust is not the way. That's not an option, because it's just gonna consume you. It's not real. Trying to fight lust isn't real. You can't actually fight lust. So that's why it's just gonna consume you. At the end of the day, it done consumed me like just whole. It done swallowed me whole, and it's just horrible, man. It's just horrible. Even you can't fight lust, you can't manage lust, like you can't do none of that. You literally gotta run from it and just don't fall towards the temptations. But with me saying that, it's easier said than done, because it's hard. It's really, really hard trying to, resist temptation and resist those urges and everything like that. I'm being completely honest. I hate lust so much. I hate it, but I keep doing it though. And that's what I don't understand. And my reason on why I keep falling back into lust, on why I keep, failing and going back, is because honestly, I just be bored, and lust makes me feel like I'm in control. Honest. That's honestly, that's the only reason why I keep going back into lust. But deep down, I know that that's not really the answer, control and being bored. That's not really gonna help me out at the end of the day, because I'm still gonna be in sin. I'm still fighting against God and all everything like that. And it's just, lust has ruined my perspective on everything. Well, not everything, but just women in general. Lust has made me look at women very, very different. Like, they are just playthings, playthings just to use for pleasure. But deep down, I really don't believe that. I know that's just the lust talking, the temptation, the urges. I don't really believe that. Not for 1 second. I believe deep down that's all a woman is used for. That's all she is used for, is just for pleasure, just to satisfy a man. Like, that's not, I don't really believe in that at all. Deep down, I know that's just the lust talking, It'll have you doing things that make you question yourself. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, lust has ruined my mental horribly. Just messing me up. Like, it does something to me, knowing that I never did any of this stuff. I never watched anything. I never watched no explicit content of women before. Never. I never did when I was younger, and it's just something snapped, and I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know how I got hooked onto it or started watching it, but it just has ruined me mental. Like, because you see things that, like, it's just so deep down. I know that it's wrong and it's sick, and it's just, I don't know. Obviously, it done took me off the spiritual / Christian journey, obviously. And it's continuing to keep me off that path, that Christ path, that Christ journey, my Christ path, my Christ journey, obviously. Lust has shooken my world entirely. Literally just shook the whole court. Earthquake. Lust has, it done made me imagine things that I never would have been imagining. Looking at things, watching at things that I never thought I would have watched. Just, like, I even question, and if you're not careful, lust will have you questioning yourself. It'll have you questioning yourself, but you gotta stay 10 toes down, and you gotta snap back to reality, and you gotta be like, no, that's not me. That's not my character. That's odd. That's weird. I'm just in shock, honestly. I'm like, I felt like 6 years ago, like 8 years ago, I never would have been doing any of this, looking at any of this, watching any of this, enjoying any of this, or even struggling with any of this. My younger self, my younger half, he would be shocked. He would be scared. Honestly, genuinely, he would be scared of the person, of who his future self has grown into, and those, just letting those dark urges just take control and enjoy those dark urges. Mind you, I've been raised up in the church my whole life. I've been baptized my whole life. Went to church every Sunday, every Wednesday night, and something just threw me off. It took me off the path. When I was younger, I was never like this. I never watched it. Never watched explicit content. Never. Just never. Never masturbated. Never thought of anything evil. Never cussed. I was a saint. I'm not saying I was like perfect. I know I never involved myself with any of this, though. Never. You know, probably the worst thing I probably did as a kid was probably lie. I never stole anything. I probably lied, you know, from not getting in trouble. But never any of this. Never any hardcore things like this. Never. That's why I want to stop. I just want to stop all this stuff. It's like lust. It's like driving down a road that you can't turn around on. The road is so narrow, you can't turn around on this road at all. And it forces you to go down this road. It forces you to go down this road. And as you're going down this road, it's like you start gazing out. You start gazing out of the windows, and you start enjoying the drive. Enjoying not turning around. Just stay driving on this road and enjoying the drive. Instead of turning around and getting off this road, because you know the road isn't good, but you still drive down this road. The stuff I have watched, the explicit content on Twitter, OnlyFans, it's sick. It's sick. It makes me sick. It makes me where I want to vomit. Make me throw up. I can't deal with that. It's just too. I have a moral code. I know it seems like I don't, but I do. I could never imagine sexually abusing somebody, just harassing a woman, or just, I don't want. It's sick. Honestly, it's sick, and I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want those words coming out of my mouth. I don't want to think about that stuff. And I know I'm kind of like contradicting myself, because yes, I have enjoyed watching those things, but that's not me. That's not who I am. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that type of guy. That's not me. Hell no, that's not me. In my honest and humblest opinion, I think sex should be between true lovers, a man and a woman who is true lovers, or a married couple, a married man and a woman. That's what I think. The Bible states in Hebrews 13:4, marriage is honorable among all, and the bed undefiled, but fornicators and adulterers God will judge. And I know this is really not my specialty. I really shouldn't even be talking about this stuff. I'm not qualified. Honestly, I could, like, me personally, like me getting romantically involved with a woman, honestly, it's not for me. You know, I'm not really interested in pursuing a woman right now, but I feel like that's how it should be for other people, you know, just because of everything that I don't see evil on Twitter. I feel like that's not how it should be. That's not how God intended it for it to be. So yeah, it's just, oh my gosh, man. And also another theory that I came up with on why I struggle with lust. Obviously, being a man, right? Obviously, being a man, I'm not gay. I like females. So obviously, you know, when you see a fine female, or when you scroll on the internet and you see a fine woman advertising her body, you know, you're gonna, and plus when that man is weak on his Christian journey, on his Christian walk, of course he's gonna fall into lust and the temptation and everything of that nature. So I see that's like another reason I feel like that's why I struggle, because I don't have a girlfriend. I never had a girlfriend. Has it been women that I liked before? Yes, it has been. But have I ever hooked up with those women? I got with those women? I dated those women? No, never. I didn't. I never got the chance. I got rejected. you know. But that's a whole nother story for another time. It's only been 3 women I ever truly really liked that I could see myself in a relationship with, even marrying them, honestly. Like I said, before all of this sin happened, I wasn't a lustful guy. I'm not a lustful guy. But as being a straight male, obviously not having no female in your life, you know, no homegirl to talk to, or, you know, no girlfriend or whatever. Obviously, when he, you know, sees these fine women, obviously he's gonna slip up. He's human. I'm only human. Of course, I'm going to slip up. Back to the topic of those 3 girls that I liked. I never was lustful to any of them. I never thought of anything lustful. Never did anything lustful with them. You know, never. When I talked to them, it was always good vibes, fun vibes. You know, it was just, they had great personalities. That's why I liked them. I loved their personality. They was cool. They was chill. It was never anything lustful. I never wanted anything lustful. I won't tell you their full names, but what I will give you, I will give you the first letter of their initial. C-C-T. That's all I'm giving out. That's it. But out of those 3 women, it is one above the other 2. And I really liked this girl. Really liked this girl. I would dream about her every night. And the dreams wasn't lustful. No, it was like I said, chill, cool dreams. Cool, chill, vibey dreams. Nothing lustful. Nothing ever. But yes, the one girl that's hiding the other 2, out of those 3, she has a special place in my heart. She do. The initial, the one I'm talking about, is the one that starts with a T. Yes. Yes, man. It's crazy. You know, just me thinking about it, I'm just smiling about it. Like right now, I'm just smiling about it right now. Just like in my head, I'm just smiling. Like I'm just. I got a couple questions. And I'm low-key scared to ask these questions. Why? Why do you continue to bother me? Why? Why me? Nothing. You ain't gonna say nothing. No answer. Nothing at all. Two more questions. Why? How? How do you exist? How is this possible? It doesn't make any sense. You can fly, you can do everything else. How is this possible? How are you even real? How do you even exist? I mean, I know you are an evil thing, whatever you are. I know you'll never change, you'll never be something good, you'll always be something evil, but how is this possible? How do you exist? I get that you are a dark manifestation. How is this possible? Can you answer that? Can you at least say something? Nothing, huh? Damn. Okay, last question. I don't want to ask this question. Can you at least try to give me an answer, please? I'm looking scared to ask this. I've been thinking about this lately. Since you are something evil, and I know you are something evil, are you the Antichrist? Say something, damn it. Nothing. Okay. Ask you 3 questions and nothing. You ain't say no yes, no, nothing. I'm done. I can't do it. Whatever just happened, I'm done with that. I can't focus, put my attention on that. But something else has crossed my mind. Well, it's been on my mind, honestly. And I don't think it will ever leave my mind. Going back to the topic of those 3 girls that I like, it's one girl that I like more than the other 2. And I just can't seem to let her go. Even though she done rejected me, I can't seem to let it go. I still have the name to her Instagram. Obviously, I still remember her name in real life. Her first and her last name. But I still remember her Instagram name. So, you know, I check her Instagram maybe one time every 3 to 4 months. It's nothing serious, nothing too crazy. I don't try to focus on it, but I can't let this girl go because I don't dream about this girl so many times and I can't let it go. I can't let her go. So, even though she done rejected me, I like to think of myself as her guardian angel, her protector, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. You know, nothing weird, nothing crazy going on. It's just, she means too much to me just to let her go. She's literally the girl of my dreams. And I never forget about her. Never.